WASU, and welcome to WASU Wisdom for Living. My name is Wayne Suffolk, and I'm your WASU guru. Today's wisdom presentation is about BLR, and BLR is an acronym for Baseline Reality. And for those of you that are going to look into it, like, hey, Wayne, well, why is BLR when baseline is one word? Okay, well, basically, I'm going to put a graphic up here right now. And as you're looking at this graphic, it shows you that the baseline reality, I have base, and then I have line, and then reality. Base, with the arrow drawn down, shows you that the base stands for foundation, and the line is for, it is to stand, reality, what's real. So it's a foundation to stand what's real on. So that's why I have BLR, and it's just not, it wouldn't be, it's not BR. Okay, now, thank you, back. So that explains the whole baseline, the BLR, the acronym. But what is BLR? What is baseline reality? Well, baseline reality is the reality that we all would have to agree on. Now, due to people being different and people having different perceptions, everybody's going to give a different reality, or going to have a different reality from one another. So this is when you have, for example, if you have a situation, someone standing to the far left of the situation, someone standing right in the front of the situation, someone standing to the far right. They're all going to be there for that specific situation or event, but they're going to have a different take on that event. So when someone asks about that specific event, you're going to get a very similar stories, but the accuracy of them being totally alike is not going to be the same because they're different vantage points and different perceptions. And but one thing that can be agreed upon, the event did happen, or the situation did happen. So to simplify baseline reality, that example that I just gave may be a little more, I guess, a little abstract, a little complicated. So I'm going to make it very simple. All right, another easy example of baseline reality is on a clear day, the sky is blue. Now that's something that no one would argue. Anyway, you can't argue that point. However, when you ask people, well, what color is the sky? You're going to get a variation of from light blue, or it's Carolina blue, or it's, whatever different types of blue there are. But the end all be all is that it's still blue. It's that concrete shade of a lighter shade of blue. It's blue. So that would be an example of baseline reality, that the sky is blue. So now, to piggyback off a prior wisdom presentation in regards to, I was talking about when you get into frivolous arguments or debates with people that maybe just want to argue or don't have all the facts. So, one of the things is, if you already know the BLR, or the baseline reality of the actual situation that you're discussing, there's no point in going any further discussing the situation with this particular individual that lacks the knowledge of what is going on, or if it's just a frivolous argument, and you know what the reality of the situation is. Don't continue with the argument, because basically you have lowered yourself to the level of the person that just wants to argue. So this is how the previous wisdom presentation discussing, arguing, and baseline reality fit together. And in that presentation, I did mention BLR, and I stated that I would be talking about what BLR was in a following wisdom presentation. So BLR is, in fact, like I said, baseline reality. And just want to say thank you for watching this wisdom presentation. Make sure you subscribe and push the like button below. And I'll see you on the next wisdom presentation. WASU.